Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. The time is now. MAYHEMIC Thursday. How is everybody doing on this amazing MAYHEMIC Thursday? But we are alive and we will always survive and thrive. Good to see everybody in the house tonight. We got a great topic and lineup of amazing guests, and it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Let me speak to a few folks before we get here and here and here. She said, good evening, good to see you. My man, Dan H. in the house. The Virginia Bushcrafter, good to see y'all here today. Hope everybody's having a great day. Who else? Scott Hummer, good to see you, my brother. I hope the new job is working out well and you are doing fantastic. Regional Sky Girl, welcome in, welcome in. Paper Buttons 19, good to see you. Hope you had a great day. Loving Life, family. Great lineup tonight, Vision. Thank you very much. And it's going to be MAYHEMIC Thursday as usual, and it's going to be even more MAYHEMIC once I bring our guests up and we're going to roll. Loretta, good to see you, family. Hope you're doing well. The dude, my man, practicing in the house. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Who else we got in here? I seen the Prepared Irishman roll in here. Good to see you. Then again, one of my newest and greatest moderators of all time. Coffee first. And then speak. Good evening. I hope you are doing well. Teresa, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for stopping by. CUCV Farmer in the house. Hope you're doing well. Got to get up at 3 a.m. Woo, woo, woo. Then my man, Kenna John. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for stopping in for sure. Anybody else that I missed, I am so sorry. Forgive me. The chat is flying by. I think I saw, and I need to confirm, Trish in progress. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. She says, let's get MAYHEMIC. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good to see you and welcome in. Kay Renee's Garden, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day today. It's MAYHEMIC Thursday. Anything could happen tonight between now and midnight. Welcome in, welcome in. Whoop bang. Good to see you, my brother down there in Southern Ohio. Good to see you. KP, Greetings from Louisiana. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well as well. And folks, just come on in, and we got a whole bunch of folks that are in the chat. And if I did not personally speak to you, this is for everybody who happened to come in tonight. Thank you, and thank you. Without further ado, folks, as you know, if you build it, they will come. Life after meeting in person. I'm going to bring up our guest and we're going to roll through it and get this monkey on the carousel. First of all, my man from the Erie Coast, Mr. Mad Chad.
Greetings from the Erie Coast.
Yes, indeed, from the Erie Coast. Yes. Then we got my man, Mr. Ghost Lincoln, in the house, also known as the Beard. Good to see you, brother. Then we have Devil Dog Prepper. And then finally, but never forgotten, our man, Fed Up American. Good to see you, gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, welcome, and welcome. With that, folks, I'm going to let each and every one of these gentlemen introduce themselves and tell a little bit about yourself, about your channel, if you have one, and then we'll get rolling. And we'll start with the man from the Erie Coast, Bonesy. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey,
Mad Shit.
hey, everybody. I'm Mad Shad. I have a YouTube channel where I have everyday never forget trial by acts, summary reflections, the creek still flows. Basically, the rantings and ravings of a madman.
Yes. And whoever wants to go next is more than welcome. Ghost Lincoln, go right ahead.
My name's Ghost Lincoln. My YouTube channel. So far, just started weird and truck.
All right, thank you. Then we have my man, Devil Dog Prepper. Good to see you, my brother. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you.
Devil Dog Prepper here. My channel's just starting off.
Turn your volume up if you can.
Can you hear me now?
It's still a little low. He's working on it. He's working on it, folks. We'll let you work on that. Fed Up American. Go ahead, my brother.
Hey, everyone. Fed Up American. I don't have a channel. Probably never will. So good evening.
And Dan H said there's a little bit of an echo. And I'm not sure who it is, but that's okay. Queenie Eats, welcome in. Good to see you. We're going to roll through. So, folks, here's the background. We had here at Vision Preparedness, we had our first annual Bug Out Weekend back in June. And everybody on the panel is from Ohio. So, Ohio Strong represented OH. IO. So with that, we all met at the Bug Out Weekend. Troy, the Fed Up American, and myself, we had met prior to that, just to introduce each other, and we sat down and had a coffee, had some amazing conversations. It turned into like a 2-hour sit down and 4 coffees later each, and friendship was established. Everybody else all came to the Bug Out Weekend, and we all met. Everybody hung out, and we formed a bond up here that is amazing. And I say this to say, folks, if you haven't found your community, here's your community that we found. Prepping with Pug, yeah. Fed Up American does not have his video on. Devil Dog is working on his. But as I said, we all came together after the bug out weekend and said we're gonna stay in touch. Ghost Lincoln, do me a favor, mute yourself real quick. I want to see something. If you know how. If not,
Do what now?
mute yourself.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Nope. So it's somebody else. If somebody, you can unmute.
There we go.
Okay. It's somebody else. We're getting feedback from somewhere. I know it's not me, but that's okay. Anyway, we'll work through the details. Yeah, Grammy's Journal, we're working on the Echo. But we actually formed a bond, and that bond is growing. And with that, I'm going to let these guys chime in and tell their experience from the bug out weekend. We'll start there. Anybody jump in and go.
Bug out weekend was unique because it was the first time I came to it, and I brought my nephew because my nephews wanted to experience it too. They've never done anything like that. And they learned, had fun, learned new skills, just the skills they were doing. They took a few of them home and had a lot of fun with them also. And I did the same thing. I learned things I didn't know, and I loved it. It was a great get together.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is Coffee said is Devil Dog? I'm not sure. But anywho, next, somebody tell me their experience.
So, like Vision said, we met before Bug Out Weekend. For the longest time, I thought I was alone in the state of Ohio. Like, nobody, like, there was no other people that done what we did. And we started talking, and then Bug Out Weekend came up. And, I mean, it was amazing. Had my son. And the thing that stuck out, like, about our group is how excuse me, everyone interacted with my son. Like, that means a lot. And I finally, like, started, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, felt like I found a group of people that were like me. We did the same things, and since then, we talk, and that's about it.
Okay. Devil Dog, Mad Chad, either one.
Devil Dog, please.
Can you guys hear me?
Very low.
I don't know what's going on.
And the echo's back. Turn off, unmute yourself, Fed Up American. There we go.
Can you hear me
Nope.
now?
I don't know where it's coming from. You can go ahead and mute Fed Up if you want. Go ahead, Mad Chad. We'll work through these difficulties. Somebody don't want us to do nothing, so we'll get it done.
Okay. All right. I was just muted there throughout the course. So yes, hi. I'm Mad Shad. You guys know I have a channel. Everybody here knows me. I mean, we've hung out in chats, for how many years now? A lot of y'all have played my trial by axe. I recently, 2 or 3 years ago, moved from South Carolina, 20 years from South Carolina into Ohio because of a business venture, making, chasing work and basically getting sent here by a huge YouTube family. Seriously, they had my back. People I had never met before in my life. Anyway, that's another story, and I'm pretty sure y'all know all that anyway. But here in Ohio, I just got to work in Cleveland, Ohio. And I've always been, prepper mindset, tactical, all that stuff, all my life. And I, yeah, the reason I went to the bug out here in Ohio, the vision preparedness, is because it's Ohio, and it's local, it's regional, it's area, and that's where it starts. That's where you need to make those connections, and we did. I went there. I mean, I had been in some contact with folks, through emails and stuff like that, correspondence, and meeting everybody, and getting to talk to somebody, to see them, to feel their energy, to understand everybody's personality. It's so much more when you meet in person. And we trained together, we suffered together, through the heat, through the
Yeah.
rain, the bug out, the hike, and we broke bread together. We had classes together. We sat around the fire. We talked to each other. Everybody helped everybody. It was, and the kids. I have to say that was one of my things. One of the observations I found is the kids at that bug out were like no other kids I had seen anywhere else. They were smart, they were engaging, they were respectful, and they had fun. They had fun, but they were on it. You know, not a lot of on their phones. It was more like this.
Yep.
But there's
Yep.
lots of play. They had questions. They learned, and we had so many classes and so many people. So when you're in a group like that, a big group, and we just start just kind of naturally, you know, gravitating towards each other and going, "Hey, you're like me. I like how you think," and "Hey, you're in this area," and so yeah, that's how we met, and that's how we should all meet.
Yeah. Exactly. We're all like-minded. We all come from different backgrounds, which is fine. You don't have to find people that are in your race, I'll say that, or in your geographical area or economic structure, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I know if I need help, I can call any one of these four guys and they'll be on it, and vice versa.
Yep.
Right. And one thing I did, I'm glad you did that, Chad. One thing that I did, we gave away a half a dozen ham radios at the bug out weekend for prizes. And I had also had an extra half a dozen or whatever. And I made sure everybody in Ohio that didn't win a radio got one, because we need to stay in contact. Um, and that's what it's all about. That's talking about family. African Dreaming, welcome in. Good to see you, my brother. I hope you and the missus are doing well. Good to see you, and thank you for stopping in. Um, it Man, the chat is flying. Uh, Regenerative Life by Wayne, welcome in. Good to see you, Wayne. Hope you're doing well today. But folks, right here, we formed a bond, I would say, first on YouTube, because we would run into each other on live streams and this and that, and speak and be cordial. We've emailed back and forth. But when I put up the registration for the bug out weekend in Ohio, that's when I found out that everybody up here is in Ohio. And, this goes back to, again, and I'll say it and I'll always say it, I blame all of this on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, because he was the first one I saw do a bug out weekend, a prepper yard sale, and talked about folks getting together and meeting in person. And I bugged the pants off of him trying to figure out, dude, how'd you do this? I want to do this in Ohio. So, folks, if there's a bug out weekend, a sleepover, whatever in your state, from like-minded people in your community, I'm telling you, you got to go. That's where it all starts. I know Lead Farmer 73 is doing an event in South Carolina in February. I encourage everybody to go down there and check them out if you can. If it's not sold out or if everything, whatever, if it's not full, go. There's other preppers in the prepping community that are doing in-person events. Go.
Yes,
If it's
go.
near you,
Ghost,
especially if
Ghost Designs dot shop. Ghost in the gathering in North Carolina. There's one in Missouri sometimes. Yeah, I mean, they're everybody is getting together. We are coming together. We are finding each other. You
yes,
know, through the mist and through the haze, through the fog of the of confusion. You know, in this world, we're finding our tribe. We're finding our pack. You know, we're finding each other, and that's what we need to do. We're stronger together.
exactly. And African Dreaming always talks about this. He always talks about find your community now because the world is getting mayhemic. It's there. The world is mayhemic. And at any given time, the balloon can go up.
Mayhemic.
And I guarantee you, you better have your community. And Devil Dog, do we have connection? Do we have liftoff? And I see his connection dropped. Fed Up American, are you there?
His is going weird too.
His is gone too. All right, they'll come back. Anywho, and then there were three the hard way. Devil Dog just came back. Okay.
Troy's work.
So, folks, that's what we have to do. Find your community. It is so important to find like-minded people. I can tell you right now, there is so many people that I've talked to that said there's nobody in their area. They can't find anybody. Um, it starts with yourself and just talk to people. Even if it's somebody in another state over, but close, that works. We think, Devil Dog, you back?
Can you guys hear me?
Volume is still a little low.
I'm on my cell phone, so I don't know if that's the problem.
Okay. That's fine. You're okay. If you want, mute yourself, Devil Dog, and Fed Up American came back too. Okay. Community is very important, folks. We have to. We have to have a community, like Mad Shad said. We are stronger in numbers. Thank you very much, Roaming Prepper. And there's so many people on YouTube that are part of our online community. Everybody in the chat. Tamika Davis, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Tons of us here that if something goes down, we share news, information, and things going on across platform. And that is community in itself. That's where it all started. And here in Ohio, it started at the Bug Out Weekend. And everybody that attended the Bug Out Weekend, everybody met in person and made new friends and new relationships. I don't know, other things than that. People like the Prepared Irishman. And he says, Devil Dog, turn one of your devices off, use only one, mute the other. There you go. The Prepared Irishman. As far as I'm concerned, he's the guru of ham radios. He's going to laugh at me.
Pretty
And
good with a knife too.
he's very good with knives. Yes. And we talk at least once a week, if not more. He's helping me with a project that I'm doing here. And wouldn't have never known him. I've seen him in Hudson Valley's live. Wouldn't have known him until he showed up and we had a conversation before he came and he offered to teach some classes. and that is an instant relationship right there and friendship. Um, but folks, this is where it starts. It starts on YouTube, and if you are serious about finding your community, like-minded people that could help you in an emergency. I don't care if it's, hurricane, tornado, whatever. The balloon goes up, man-made disaster. Yeah, the balloon is, yeah, exactly. Um, that's what you do. We make plans. We have made plans that we're all agreed to, stick to. Each one of us up here bring a different set of skills that somebody may be weak in. And it helps our group and it strengthens our group. No problem, Devil Dog. Oh, he's at work, he said. He's at work, so maybe that's the issue. Okay, cool, bro. Hey, but I'm
Okay.
going to tell y'all, do me a favor, Devil Dog. In the chat, type the word vision, drop your link. Folks, Devil Dog just started his channel. He's awesome. Please go over there and subscribe to his channel.
Right. And we can I can talk on Devil Dog's behalf if I may.
Go
Just
ahead.
give you a brief overview. Of course, Devil Dog Prepper. He is a Devil Dog, a Marine. He served in he served in the desert for a very long time. He made his way up the ranks, and yeah, he's doing the things. He's here in Ohio. The guy cans. He's got gardens. I mean, when Devil Dog does something, he does it, and he ain't messing around. It's let's go. Which is very inspiring for me. It really
Same.
is. I'm one of those people. I've got to I do one of two things. I'm mad, so I either plan, prep, draw schematics, all kinds of stuff, in preparation of doing it, and then never do it, or I just go by the seat of my pants and do it. So but yeah, he's doing all the things, and he's just started a YouTube channel, and so he's done a lot of canning. I think that's his latest video. Wow, when he cans, he's canning for everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
is
is.
not messing around. We're talking pints and quarts coming out everywhere. So
Yeah.
yeah, check out Devil Dog Prepper, definitely.
One of my moderators, Coffee, could you go grab Devil Dog's link to his YouTube channel and drop in the chat, please? Thank you. So, Old Mutt, this is another one. Old Mutt showed up, and I'm gonna say this, y'all, and you guys know, I've been talking about Old Mutt before the Bug Out Weekend even happened. It said, this is the man I want to sit down and have a conversation with because of what he knows, what he has done, and what he's doing. And it blew my mind of what he did for the Bug Out Weekend and what he's doing. And his comment says 8-9. 8 to 9 of Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival thought that the Ohio event was important enough. They traveled. I'm going to say they because they bought a caravan from New York to travel 500 to 600 miles to attend. And it was absolutely amazing. And don't let Old Mutt fool y'all. This man, he got it going on.
Yeah,
He's got it going on.
Yeah,
And
his
if
setup was pretty good.
his setup was absolutely mind-blowing that every time I walked by it and he was there, I had to stop and talk to him because I'm sitting there like, how would you do this? And
yeah.
then he just started showing me everything and what he did and how it works. And it is so simple and simplistic. And he brought his nephew with him. And the two of them, please. They're gold, good as
Right.
gold. Thank you, Old
And
Mutt.
he brought literally a ton of free stuff to give away. like
Yes.
all kinds of stuff from P90s to what you name it, he had it. Fire starters, all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
Just like we started a table, kind of a free stuff. It was all old mud.
Yeah. Between him and Sister Marie's kitchen,
Yeah,
they built
Sister
the whole
Marie,
table. Yeah. I mean,
Sister Marie, Big Ham.
yes, and she's in our group, and she's amazing. And I mean, folks, I cannot stress the value and the friendships and the importance of finding your community and meeting these people in person. And I know I'm missing a whole lot in the chat. Um, Living Natural, welcome in. Prepper Chicken, Texas, welcome in. Good to see you. Mid GA Preparedness, thank you for stopping in. Welcome in. I appreciate everybody stopping in tonight. But I'm telling y'all, Mad Shad, Loving Life said, Mad Shad, scoot closer. Your stickers in the background. Oh, the logo from the email is covering up your face. You can't see it, but I can. There you go. Now he's playing dodgeball. So if you move to, there you go.
I
Yeah.
can see it. I can see it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Uh,
Gotcha. Yeah. See, that's Mad Shad. Oh, Joe Biden, good to see you. Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well tonight. But folks, I'll say this. If you guys have questions, type them in all caps and put QQQ in front of the question. And if I don't see it, one of my amazing moderators will remind me. Old Mutt says, I was impressed with everyone I met. Old Mutt, I as far here, so I'm gonna say this: we're all Old Mutt's kids. Hashtag Old Mutt's kids. But as far as I'm concerned, Old Mutt is the Godfather.
Yes,
I'm
he
gonna leave
is.
it at that. Old Mutt is the Godfather. So that's my name for Old Mutt, Godfather, plain and simple. But folks, out of these relationships, you never know what can happen. Would you leave that icon alone? Leave that
it's
thing alone.
it's flying over my head. I gotta catch it.
See, Mad Shad is the he eggs me on. He is my other alter ego. Um, yes, right. Thank you, Coffee. Right. Put QQQ first and then type your question in all caps. Right. But guys, tell some more of the experiences of the friendships we have developed and things at the bug out weekend.
Go ahead, Ghost.
The Bookout Weekend, and I came in there as a complete stranger. I knew everybody. Well, YouTube knew everybody, I guess you'd say, to a degree. And when I actually came to the Bookout Weekend, and I could put the person with the name. Well, in retrospect of the name, anyway, unless you use your name, it brought a whole light to me because it's like now I know who I'm talking to. I'm able to meet. I'm able to eat, learn, and hang out with everybody. And then after that, we've gotten together and chatted and hung out, and it's awesome. It showed me something because I just got into this stuff not too long ago. I mean, I was a little bit of a prepper, but nothing, other than I bought an extra can of food here or there when I went to the grocery store, and certain recent history things kind of got me thinking, yeah, no, no, something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. And I started kicking it up. And then the Bug Out Weekend for me was an opportunity to get out there, meet people at least within my state, and get to know and understand. Well, I'm not the only person who wants to do it, obviously, and I'm not. But people know better ways of doing it than I know, and I can learn. I mean, I've got pretty decent skill set, but the skills I don't have, someone's got one. Someone knows it. Someone can share their skill, and I can share a skill I have with them. And I'm growing and learning, and it's awesome. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we formed a family. We are family.
Yes,
And
we are.
we share stuff, back and forth, recipes. Let's say, we complain about, my garden burned up or this didn't do that, or how do you do this, or have you seen this or heard of that? And next thing you know, somebody's like, and it's usually Devil Dog. Well, here's what I did. And, he talks about canning like 900 quarts of spaghetti
Yeah.
sauce in like 8 hours. I'm like, who does that? Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I accomplished something with like 7 quarts of beef stew, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
know.
And you see his table, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I got to up my game. Yeah. Welcome
Wow.
in, Holly. You're not late. You're fine. Hunter 25, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Dan H says, Ghost, that's how it starts. A can
Mhm.
at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to meet Dan H, absolutely amazing individual,
Yeah, he is.
and brother as well. Hoorah, Semper Fi, yut yut. And he had a really cool teepee.
He did. He was next to mine. And, the relationship Dan and I have developed, the COO literally knows that Dan H is my evil twin now. She knows just by spending time with him. She knows he is my evil twin. Um, Crossover Paranormal Society, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in.
I used to be a
Um,
ghost hunter.
yeah, but we've made some great relationships, even outside of the state. Hudson Valley, all those guys from the state of New York. The Prepared Irishman, Santiago, Old Mutt. I can go on and on. XNYC Prepper. I can go on and on and on. Yeah,
Yes.
Then there's people like Triple Threat, Firearms and Defense down in Georgia. Got to meet her finally and hung out with 3T, my ride and die. And we got to meet these people that we see on YouTube. And folks, I can't reiterate how important it is. If there's an event in your state, go.
Seriously, go to it.
Yes.
100%.
You gotta go. The Virginia Bushcrafter,
Yep.
you know, he came up and taught a class. And I've been trying to get him up here, but he travels so much, he does what he wants to do, and I ain't mad at him. But we'll get him back up here um soon, hopefully, before the snow
Oh,
flies.
can I say one thing real quick?
Absolutely.
MAYHEMIC.
He had to catch that icon. He's gonna catch it.
You
He's just
know
gonna be
what?
like,
I wouldn't put it past him. He just may. Devil Dog Prepper says it was good meeting everyone. I left that weekend with a lot of new friends and fellow preppers to bounce ideas off of. I have learned a lot. Your weekend got me motivated to do my channel. You know what, Devil Dog? You're family now. You can't get rid of us because we're like cats. Once you bond with us, we're gonna keep coming back. Whatever you need
With
is good.
please.
Yes, please. Yes.
I
But
said please, but okay.
that's how we are. Folks, you'd have thought that these gentlemen, us, live next door to each other. That's the bond and the friendship we've created. And I guarantee you, if we did live next door or on the same street, we'd be on CNN News. We definitely would be on CNN.
No.
So here's a question from Love and Life. Why did you guys choose the YouTube names you have?
Well, isn't it obvious?
Yeah, that his is. Yes. So I'll go first. My name, Vision Preparedness, is truly what it is because I saw all of this coming. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but I saw all this coming right before Charlie 19 went into full effect. And I started prepping right after Hurricane Katrina, but I didn't get full-blown 100% MAYHEMIC crazy until right before Charlie 19 hit. And then I started my YouTube channel shortly after that, and that's where vision preparedness comes from, because I'm that guy. If you look at my logo, if you can understand what this is, you'll get it, and you'll get me. So I'll leave that up to you. So that's how I chose my name. I actually put thought behind it.
Okay, so I'm not gonna get into too detail on how my name came about. Obviously, I'm American, um, and without getting too political, I'm just completely fed up with a lot of the stuff that goes on, and I'll just leave it at that.
Fed up. I mean, yeah, it's
Fed up.
self-explanatory, right?
Yeah,
Just
fed up American. Yeah. Ghost?
Mine started it as a nickname I earned growing up and through all the years I've been working. I always had this unique ability that no matter what was broke, it would be fixed, and no one ever knew I did it. So that's how I got the nickname Ghost. The Lincoln was actually my favorite car. It was an '84 Lincoln two-door with
Ooh,
1,000 original.
yeah, that's rolling, bro. That's rolling.
I pulled the motor. I was done. It was sitting at over 600 and some horsepower. So
Wow.
that's the nickname Lincoln. So Ghost Lincoln became a YouTube channel that I started a long, long time ago, but I didn't start uploading until actually after the bug out weekend, when everybody started telling me, hey, you got a channel, use it, do something with it, don't let it just sit there and rot. It's kind of festering right now. I'm working on that.
Yeah, I need to see more content there, Ghost.
Yes. So the prepared Irishman says, Trent, you need to record Mad and use for your Thursday show. Okay. Exactly. I may do that. I may do that. I may
Hey,
do that.
I do voiceovers. You know,
Okay.
I
There we
can
go.
go. You know, MAYHEMIC. You know, I can do all kinds of voices. MAYHEMIC. I mean, whatever you want.
See, folks, this is what we deal with on a daily basis. Daily basis.
Yeah,
And
hey, folks, we chat and we text and we just go on all day long into the wee hours of night. I have to text and say, hey, damn, you guys are crazy. I got to go to bed.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, I like that. Hey, no, yeah. Check out this pic, and we're just constantly going at it, and we're constantly sharing knowledge. You know, like looking up things. And there's a lot of things that we're like, oh, really? No shit, I didn't know that. Ghost Lincoln, I absolutely amazing. An engineer,
Yes.
seriously. It kind of reminds me of the professor on Back to the Future.
Yes. Or
With less hair. The hair went from the head to the face.
yeah.
Epic
Or
beard. Epic
exactly.
beard.
The book of Eli, the engineer who had the store that fixed everything, the engineer. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
That's Ghost. He is the engineer. Absolutely. Yeah. But this has turned into more than I could ever imagine with these guys. Our families, our everybody knows everybody.
Yep.
Pure Blood Prepper says, "You sure you're just not old and losing your sight vision?" Well, you know what, my brother, that could be, but last time I checked, I see 3 people plus myself on the screen, so I don't know. But then again, if not, that's why there's called night vision
And thermals.
and thermals. Yes, yeah. Oh, Joe
And you know
Biden.
what? And here's a segue. Uh, why we all met is we all have the same vision. Seriously, we all have the same vision. You
Yeah,
know,
we do.
Yeah.
We do.
and we can help. I mean, yes, we're helping each other, but we can also help our community as well. You know,
Yes.
and Ohio as a whole.
Yes, without a doubt. Eco Neighbor, my man, good to see you, bro. Thank you for dropping in. Folks, I had Eco Neighbor and African Dreaming on our channel on Tuesday, and we had a guest that dropped in, Mr. Lead Farmer himself. And Eco Neighbor, do me a favor and type vision in the chat so it'll drop a link to your channel, folks. Eco Neighbor and Gigi are homesteaders in Florida that are doing it from scratch. I mean, they bought the land and they're building from the ground up, literally.
Wow.
So mad respect and much love to Eco Neighbor and Gigi. But yeah, folks, we talk daily. I don't think there's not a day that goes by. I mean, I hear my phone going off at 6 o'clock in the morning. Morning,
Yep.
guys. I'm like, huh?
Yep.
Who, what, when, and from there it just goes all day long and all night.
Yeah, if I set my phone down for like an hour and don't look at it, there'll be like 40, 50, 60 text
Yes,
messages that I miss
yeah,
easily.
yes. And I refuse to go through
Right,
all
right.
of them. Yeah, I go straight to the bottom and I'm like, okay, yeah,
It is
devil
nice
dog
having
prepper.
having a group of guys that you can actually talk to and relate with, and you build a community with. I mean, it feels pretty good. It's like a safety blanket.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
yeah. Thank you, Coffee, for dropping the guys links to their channel. Folks, if you're not subscribed to these folks, please subscribe. Check them out. 46 Camper, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight.
Coffee is on.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. 46 Camper says, hi, everyone. A little late. Haven't been able to catch the live streams for a while. I'm always working. Matter of fact, I just got off work. Welcome in. Thank you for listening in, 46 Camper. Hope you had a great day. Good to see you. And thank you for stopping in. Love and Life says, we love our YouTube prepping community. You guys are great. Peace out. Thank you very much, Love and Life. Folks, if you have not checked out Love and Life, they are amazing as well. Joe Biden. Thank you, sir.
Drop stimulus in the chat.
Thank you for the donation. Hats off. And for good old Joe Biden. You, my friend. Wow. Thank you.
Hey
Folks,
guys, I
you
gotta say
guys,
something.
go right ahead, Pet
Uh,
Up.
I just want to thank everybody. That was a bug out weekend. Like, you guys were amazing. And I really hate to cut it short tonight, but I got some issues I have to take care of. So
Not a
y'all have a good
problem.
night, and I'll see y'all in the chat.
Appreciate it, Fed Up. Take care, my
All right.
brother.
Yep, y'all have a good
Have a
night.
good evening and tell everybody we said hello.
Later.
Take
And
care,
then,
fella.
but Joe Biden, thank you very much for the donation. Folks, all donations, you'll never hear me ask you for money. And now Ghost Lincoln is going to try to catch it. So, Joe Biden, thank you so much for the donation. Everything goes back into the channel and next year's Bug Out Weekend. Thank you. By the way, Bug Out Weekend 2024 is going to be in the month of May. We're narrowing down the date. See, these two distract me because they're sitting here both
Sorry. I'm sorry.
trying. You're fine. They're trying to catch this emoji that keeps popping in and popping out. But Bug Out Weekend 2024 is going to be in May. and you guys will be the first to hear it and see it and be able to register. But you know, it's amazing what comes out of community, folks. And I mean that, whether it's here on YouTube or if it's at an event somebody sponsors, or if it's from a group that you formed. The ideas and the help and the friendships
Inspiration. Yeah.
is priceless.
Yeah, you can't
Priceless.
friendship and family. You can't.
I mean, yeah, family, friends, and loved ones. Everybody else is just acquaintances.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's amazing, folks. Um, and we do things together. We get together and hang out and do what we do. And like I said, one thing I did was give ham radios to everybody in our group on my dime, and that's my appreciation to them because they are invaluable. Um,
Oh,
because I'm serious because I can't do everything by myself. I can't,
right,
and I
right.
know that,
Yeah.
and that's why we build these communities,
Same here. Yeah.
yeah, and friendships.
I mean, it's,
Uh,
that's the realization, right? That hey, wait a minute. We can't all be lone wolves here. Eventually, the lone wolf is going to find a pack.
yes,
You know, and what's more formidable than a bunch of lone wolves creating their own pack?
yeah,
You know,
that
Yeah.
that right there, that could be dangerous. A bunch
and
of
helpful
lone wolves,
and helpful.
and
That's the thing too. We're helping ourselves. We're helping each other. We're helping our respectable communities that we live in, and then we can all come together and bring in more people. And because Ohio is big.
yes,
There's so much more, and we can also branch out to other other communities, other gatherings, get-togethers, and groups, and packs, and meetings, and tribes that are all throughout the states.
yes, and
Exactly.
that's the thing about it. You know, if just think if there were other groups in Ohio, and then other groups in Indiana, other groups in Michigan, other groups in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, Tennessee, New York, New Jersey, and just think if we all came together in a common space, what we could accomplish together. Joe Biden, you're more than welcome, my friend, and thank you very much. And I saw something else in here from Wayne. Why am I researching so hard for my off-grid rural acreage here in Texas? Because I know this country is going the wrong way, from the Texas power grid to the falling, breaking economy right now with inflation. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
sounds like an obstacle that we just need to overcome. Self-reliance, being ungovernable, having true freedom is being able to do what you want. And if that means creating your own power, your own food source, your own water source, your own security, then so be it.
Yes. Magic.
Exactly.
Thank you, my brother. He said towards the paid version. So these guys won't be chasing the emoji. Magic, I appreciate you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Round of
Yoink.
applause as well. And you're absolutely right, Magic. I think I'm going to buy the paid version to get rid of that icon because sometimes Mad Chad and Ghost are like cats and they're going to just chase the ball or should I say in our case the red dot. They're going to chase the red dot around the room. So thank you, Magic, for the donation.
It
Much
keeps
appreciated. And And another one of ours, Ohioans, Sister Marie's Kitchen. Good to
Yeah.
see you. Congratulations on passing your ham radio license. Mad, mad congrats to Sister Marie's Kitchen. You are never forgotten. Exactly. She is one of ours, folks. She belongs to us, and we take care of her as well. And it's so good to see you, Sister Marie's Kitchen. Uh, Eco Neighbor said, "A beautiful thing, a bunch of lone wolves forming a pack." Yeah, yeah. That's what we do, and that's what we will continue to do. Cangelon said, "Vision Shad Ghost, come on up, and we'll do a winter camp out in the test the abilities to camp in -25."
All right, let's do it.
You know what? I'll bring my hot tent. Let's do it. Why not?
Watch it.
I'll bring the hot tent. I can put the wood stove in it, and we do it.
I
Yeah,
allegedly have one of those.
yeah. Joe Biden says, question, is Ohio real?
Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep. It's true.
yeah. It is true.
Exist there.
Yeah. Majik says, I'm an introvert, but I like y'all's. We like you too, Majik. Very much so. Folks, it Devil Dog Prepper says, Joe Biden, you've been listening to the Livingston man too long. Yeah, Livingston man does not think Ohio is real.
Mm-mm.
But yeah,
we'll see
folks,
them soon enough in Ohio.
yes, yes. And Dan H says, Vision, if it was still StreamYard, they would be playing Duck Hunt. Yeah, they would. You're right, Dan. See, Dan, you can't do that because now, yes, see, there they go. But folks, it's amazing. Cangelon said his cousin has 206 acres. We can use that.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes. Modi Soldier, welcome in, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sister Marie's Kitchen said, thank you all. Appreciate it. But yeah, folks, this is what we do on a daily basis. And then we plan get-togethers amongst ourselves, and we get together and do the things. We test gear, we talk, we plan. We come up with scenarios and see how we're going to deal with them. 46 Camper says, us in Ohio need to have a ham radio GMRS repeater system that we can communicate from North Ohio to Southern Ohio, where I'm at. That way we all can communicate at any given time. Camper
Yeah.
46, I'll say this, allegedly, that's being looked into, and I'll leave it at that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've already. The first step is to find the repeater in your area.
Yes.
I found mine, Cuyahoga County. It's a very big one. And then you can go from there. Once you know where you are in line of sight in azimuth, and be able to get a good connection with your repeater, and then you can go from there and talk to whoever's running the computer or repeater, or get on the computer. Maybe there's a software program involved. Usually there is. The Irish preparedman. He's the one that's kind of schooled us on this and showed us the way. Is like, wow, it's literally, think of it like a spider web of all ham radio operators.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yep. And that's where we're working on. Thank you very much, Eco Neighbor. Appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it. As he says, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. And if you don't mind, share it off the video. Yeah, but yeah, we got a lot of things that we're working on here for our Ohio people. And hopefully we can pull more into our group. See, there goes Ghost Lincoln again. See, he's like a cat. He just sees it and swats at it. But we're working on bigger things. Even at the bug out weekend, I'm actually thinking about doing something similar for just people in Ohio.
Bug in weekend.
An Ohio bug in weekend.
Mm.
Yeah, who knows? Coffee first. Thank you so much for being one of my amazing moderators. Have a great evening. Stay safe. And as always, more coffee to everybody.
Your coffee.
Thank you for coming in, Coffee. And we appreciate you. Have a great evening and be safe. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing an event just for Ohio people. I need to talk to the COO and the guys here and come up with a game plan. We may do it at a different location, but the big bug out weekend will be at the same location as it was last year. And we're not going to move until that place is packed and forces us to move. Yeah. So Pure Blood Prepper says, can we do area shout outs tonight to try and bring, yes, like-minded closer? Absolutely. So everybody in the chat that wants to participate in this, type in the state in which you're in. Type in the state you're in. And for those of you that are in Ohio, please send me an email, visionpreparedness@gmail.com.
Me too. Send me an email.
Right. Send me an email. Let me know where you're at in Ohio, and we'll go from there. But in the chat, everybody
I don't think.
put in where you're at. I mean, look, we got what do we got here? We got Kentucky, we got New York, we got Michigan, we got Connecticut, we got Iowa, we got Louisiana, New York is standing proud, Florida, Ontario, Canada. Holly Ivans, thank you very much. Have a great evening, and thank you for stopping in tonight. Stay safe, please, and we'll see you at the next appointed time. But yeah, folks, we there's Texas, TX Lala's in Texas. You know, if you and Eco Neighbors in Florida, I'm gonna tell y'all now, if you're in Florida, you need to get with Eco Neighbor and at least exchange emails. Majik is in Illinois. Dan is in Massachusetts. He said the Ohio Annex. That's true. Parabellum, see, you got no excuse. Zero excuse, Parabellum. Majik said he's all alone. He's in Illinois.
Not far
Indiana
from.
Indiana Jackson's in Indiana, but Majik's in Illinois. But yeah, so folks, that's all you just got to find people near you in your state and so forth and so on. Who do I know in Illinois? What are you in Central Illinois, Majik? Trish in Progress says, Majik, my son is in Illinois, Chicago area. There you go. There you go. So, folks, you know, it's I know it's hard because it was hard for me. But I already have outside of this group, I have other guys here in my city that need be will be a force to come together with all of us. So we're good. Good. We're good. Springfield area, Springfield, Illinois. Magic's in Springfield. Okay. 46 Camper. Let me put this on the screen. It says, I have 3 repeaters in my area. They are in the VHF frequency range. That's in the Athens area. Oh, 46 Camper, you're not far from me. You're maybe an hour and a half, 2 at the very most. Yeah. Parabellum says, long time no see. I've been doing 70-hour weeks, making woo. I know that's right, bruh. I know. We get it. We get it. Everybody got to put food on the table and keep the lights
Right.
on.
I
Yeah.
work in Cleveland. It's 10, 12-hour days. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. So we get it, Parabellum.
all day.
But yeah. But guys, this is what we do. This is how it starts. It started on YouTube and it grew from there. Plain and simple. You just gotta, find out where everybody's at and do something. Um, yes, you got that right, Canada's line. The good thing is tomorrow is Friday. What time
Oh,
is it? It's 9:07. Yeah. But folks, if you guys do not have other questions, and I know the roaming preppers in Texas, and you know, if I know or need something dealing with Texas, all I got to do, I can text Pete, and Pete can text me, and we communicate quite often. And
yeah.
by
I
the way,
mean, if you need to learn, know what the terminal velocity of a sparrow is, Pete's your guy.
you got that right. Yeah, yeah. um, but that's where it started. We started here, right here on YouTube, running into each other, seeing each other in chats and other folks' lives and their lives, and it grew from there. Again, I can't stress the importance of local events in your area. Um, attend them. If you're in South Carolina, Lead Farmers having one in South Carolina. Um, KP says you got to get a kick out of the clouds. I took pictures of this morning, Matt. Chad, there you go.
That I was trying to say something,
Go
in
ahead.
sign language, KP, right? Because I seen it pop up. I was like, KP, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign
Yeah.
language, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Wolfgang, have a great evening, my friend. Be safe and take care. But if there aren't any more questions, folks, it's 9:09, and I like to keep y'all an hour, and that's it because I appreciate everybody's time and I do respect it without a doubt. If there's not any more questions from the chat, Queenie eats. Have a great evening and have an amazing weekend. If I don't see you, closing comments, gentlemen. Either
Ah,
one of you or both of you.
get out
I
there,
want-
meet people, find people, open your eyes, your ears, your heart. They're out there. They will find you, or you will find them, and it will be a good thing.
right
So
on, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What he said. I mean, and folks, I've always been like, I don't want to come out to the world. I don't want to meet anybody. I don't want to exchange phone numbers. I don't trust anyone. I'm from that camp, right?
Mhm.
So just very skeptical of everyone and everything. Being targeted and allowing myself to fall into this trap of
Yeah.
I need to, quarantine myself as much as I can because whatever reason. No, get out there, meet folks, and we are never alone. You are never alone, and we're proof of that. These amazing brothers of mine, they have brought me into their fold, and taking my madness as what it is, and we learn from each other, and we're going to strive to learn and to carry on, and that's a great thing. Future, the vision, it's amazing what we can learn and help.
Yeah. Absolutely. And with that, folks, I'm gonna say this. Um, I appreciate everybody. A lot of you I have not met, but I see you. We chat and we speak wherever we are. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my channel, these guys' channel, and everybody else on the YouTube channel and the YouTube streets.
No,
Get out there and
Okay.
meet people. You got to find them. You got
Nope.
to find them. Dan H. See, look at him. Look at them. See, they're crazy. Yeah. Dan H. said, "Mad Shad, but we love you. Come out into the public." Yeah.
Yes, I need to get out more. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly, Trish. Trish says, drop the keywords like generator, bug out bag, and stuff, then watch for their responses. That's how I meet new people. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Trish. Yes, definitely. And with that, folks, I will say this. Keep prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody, and we will see you in the next video.
MAYHEMIC.
Stay safe, and
MAYHEMIC.
there you go. Thank you for joining MAYHEMIC Thursday.
MAYHEMIC.
I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness.